And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
About to get started here. And today's starter, Ian Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ball 1, no strikes to Segura. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. Up the middle, Swanson handles. Over to first, Harper retired.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. And he deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Late on that fastball.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Here's a 2-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at second. And a foul ball. Schwarber at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That one ripped back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Phillies with the run scoring double. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do you have on him?
Yeah, it was nails last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves, Adalberto Mondesi. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Ozzie Albies looks at one outside there. And a pitch. And that's a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Over to first, and he saved. The 1-1. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Nobody out, runner at first.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And they tag him out. Johan Camargo. He'll play first base after the injury. So digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's in there, 0-1.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
And the righty deals. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 23rd of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
First baseman.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Olson.
One down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
So now 1-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Fouled off left side. Still only one out here in the inning. And down on strikes. Out number 2. Here's Austin Riley.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Austin.
In there for strike one. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And a quick out number 1.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Next pitch is popped up. Albies under it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies go down quietly. And welcome back. Here's Dickerson now. And a pitch.
No left fielder.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Up the middle. Whips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
Bounce to third. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Duvall.
Adam Duvall takes a ball here as he stands in now. The pitch. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swanson at third. Duvall at first. One gone. Next one misses, and that's ball one. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 3-2 down.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Runners are at the corners. One away. In the air, right field. Castellanos makes a move towards the gap. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags for home. Segura with a relay throw. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. This is Bryson Stott. His home and away splits there.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Anderson back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air out to center. Acuna puts it away, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Late swing, fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Olsen, and Castellanos is out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bryce.
Here's
Harper.
Bryce Harper. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Stop on at second with 2 down. That hits the dirt, and a count 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's a one-run game.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but, man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now, Kyle Schwarber. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. Anderson over to first. Harper's back on a dive. That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Albies with a relay home, but it's offline. It's 3-3.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Johan Camargo at the dish. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. First offering misses the mark. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Time called now before the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And now for the Phillies, George Springer. Right now with the 5th most RBIs in the NL. And there's a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. And takes low for ball 1.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. George Springer leaves the yard. His 34th of the season. It's 6-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. As we go to the last of the third, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
0-1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Albies tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Righty to the plate. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him. That's out number 2.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Tosses to first, and Olsen is set down. Out number 3. Braves go down quickly here and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman,
The pitch.
Alec Bohm.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make the move to the pen. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Charlie Morton. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Stott in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Gene Segura at the plate here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Boom over at second. Stop on at first with nobody out. And 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1-2 here. Swings and misses, and there's one down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Duvall makes the play. 2 down. Here's Harper now.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Bryce Harper goes deep. His 58th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Kyle.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 37th homer of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 10-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down, digging in, Johan Camargo worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. The wind and the pitch. And now the count is even.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Next pitch misses, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Left field, a little bloop single, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Yoan puts it in the air out towards left center. Dickerson makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Austin Riley.
For the Braves,
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Number 25, Alex.
That one out to right. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs,
The batter,
base is
number
empty.
7.
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves.
Swanson.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next offering is down low. And that just misses.
I got to count 2-2.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. New pitcher now, Kyle Muller. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Kyle Muller.
New inning getting started. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the catcher.
And a pitch.
JT Realmuto.
That's down and in. Swing and a base hit.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Well struck right field. That one's got a chance, and that ball is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they boost their lead. It's 12-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So up next, Bryson Stott.
Shortstop, Bryson.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The pitch. And that one popped to short. Swanson moving under this one. And there's one away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bryce Harper.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Acuna there. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. Home half of the 5th coming up. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, Adam Duvall at the plate.
Leading up
And he
for the
deals.
Braves, the right fielder, Adam.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
The next offering misses. And a count 1-2. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. A wide to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Adalberto Mondesi stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch off the plate. Ball 2. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 12-4. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Pitching coach making his way to the mound. All quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Two outs. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. Now fly ball to right center. Castellanos makes the catch, and that'll do it. Braves get 1 on the big fly. We're through 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Muller back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
There's Johan Camargo. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 down.
Nope. Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Darno brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia,
George Springer stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it.
Over to Albies. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Braves 4. Back here in Atlanta. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon. And he's got a nice lead to work with.
Number 75, Connor Brogdon.
The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now on Acuna. And that one missing low. And a pitch. And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Center field. And that is Springer. And there's one away. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one, 0-1. Acuna leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Castellanos on the move towards foul ground. Right-handed reliever. And now it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next one misses, and the count's full. And a pitch. The punch out there, 2 down.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside part of the plate at the belt and fires. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
And the pitch.
Alec Bohm.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a quick out number 1. So
Now
digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. In the air to left center. Acuna turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Slice down the right side. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
And first offering is fouled off. Segura off of first with 2 away. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to Albies. That's out number 3.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th at the plate. Dansby Swanson.
Leading up
pitch.
for the Braves. The
Swing and a ball popped up.
Dansby
Segura under it.
Swanson.
He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
The right fielder.
So
number
digging in,
14,
Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now batting.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Travis d'Arnaud.
The pitch. In the air, right side. And a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next offering upstairs. And the righty deals. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Sam Coonrod. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now, here is Ozzie Albies. Zips it across, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. That's in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
That one fouled off. Line drive. Duvall makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a pitch. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Springer in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Camargo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a screamer into the outfield, and no one can get there. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And a foul ball. Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. It's in and out of his glove. No throw, and a run scores.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Now here is Alec Bohm. Carno makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And he deals. Just missed. Now 1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here is Matt Olson.
Now batting, first baseman.
In there for strike 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And a ball evens the count. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Next one is off the plate, and it's a full count. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin.
Pitch misses inside, 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. There's the strike. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the base.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Truist Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Bryson Stott.
The shortstop, Bryson Stott.
The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Duvall makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Gene Segura. Good contact guy, good defender. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and deals. Ball one there. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Segura out in the play. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Breaking ball inside. Now 3-1. And a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all, and they add a couple more. It's 15-6.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
At the bullpen is Will Smith. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Alex Dickerson. Coonrod back to work.
Alex.
And that's through there for a strike.
Dickerson.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves.
Now batting, shortstop.
And first offering is fouled off.
Swanson.
Righty delivers.
Inside ball one.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is down low. And it's 2-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering upstairs. Ground ball to the right side. Camargo takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Duvall stands in now and watches strike one. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
This one ends 15-6. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 10-3. As of today, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Nationals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they crushed the Cubs 8-1. As of right now, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cubs are in 3rd place in the NL Central, 10 games out of first. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in first place in the National League's Central Division, 3.5 games ahead of second, while the Mets are in second place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Giants combined for 4 total home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 10-3. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The Tigers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 11-4. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. As of right now, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 16 games out of first, while the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West. They trail by 8.5 games. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 5-3. In the standings, the Angels are in first place in the AL West. They have a 3-game cushion, while the Mariners are second in the division, 3 games back. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.